Hello, everyone. I'm Lee Carroll.
And I'm Monika Muranyi, and we are so delighted to be participating in another Earth Keepers Summit. Lee and I would like to acknowledge everyone that has made this summit possible. And before we begin, I'd like to just take a moment to acknowledge all the ancestors who have come before us. No matter where you are on the planet right now, the Earth resounds with their footsteps. And let us now honour all Earth Keepers, past, present and future. And please know that you too are included, for you are also an Earth Keeper.
One of the reasons Monika says you are an Earth Keeper is because our planet Earth, as many call Gaia, is entangled with you. This has been one of the many messages I have given as a channeler. The group I channel is called Kryon. I've been channeling Kryon since 1989, and the entire reason Kryon is here at all is to give humanity loving and empowering messages to help us in this shift that we're all in. Let me read you a quote from Kryon that talks about the profound connection between Gaia and the human being. Here it is. As goes consciousness, goes Gaia. As goes Gaia, goes DNA. There's a partnership, you see, involved that is more than you think. The indigenous did not pray for rain. They did not pray for good crops. They did not worship any deity. In their reality, they felt the planet, and they knew that it was part of them. It was all there was. So they were always one with the planet, and the appearance of rain and crops were in alliance with Gaia, and they were used in ceremony and alignment. They were not prayers of asking. If they didn't get what they were asking, they knew they were out of alignment. You're missing that attribute today, but the process of this alignment is still alive, and it still works.
What beautiful words from Kryon. And I've always felt that the messages of Kryon contain such deep wisdom, and there is this purity of unconditional love for humanity. I especially love hearing about the connection that Kryon tells us exists between us humans and our beautiful planet Gaia. And I wanted everyone to know about this profound message. Our planet, she is alive. Our planet loves us. Our planet knows us. And so that's how my partnership with Lee and Kryon began. I wrote and published subject-driven books based on Kryon's channeled messages as part of my great desire to share these truths with others. And growing up, I wasn't exposed to a culture that regularly honoured Gaia and did ceremonies of thanks and alignment. And it kind of saddened me. And I remember discussing this topic with Lee and Kryon. How can we honour Gaia? And what about those of us who live in cities and high-rise apartments? It's not always possible to do ceremony and give gifts to Gaia. So what do we do? And the answer, well, it was really quite simple. But as humans, of course, we tend to overcomplicate things. Here's what Kryon said. The best way to honour and connect with Gaia is to acknowledge Gaia as part of your life. When you acknowledge Gaia and give thanks, Gaia is aware of what you are doing. How beautiful. The living, breathing part of Gaia is connected to the creator of all things. Gaia is part of the system of enlightenment, and therefore Gaia can be incorporated into your prayers, into your mantras, and into your affirmations. So what Lee and I would like to do is invite you to join us as we give a series of affirmations to honour and give thanks to Gaia and our ancestors. And after that, I will take you through a simple exercise on how we can create an offering to Gaia. Once we've finished creating our offering to Gaia, I'll give a meditation, and then we will conclude our time with you with a channel from Kryon.
Verbal affirmations are powerful. Your voice and the words you choose to say carry incredible vibrations and frequencies into the air. These frequencies interact with all type of multidimensional energies around you, including Gaia. Monika and I would love you to join with us in saying these affirmations. We're going to say each affirmation 3 times. We'll have words on the screen so you can say them along with us if you wish. No matter where you are on the planet, Gaia will hear you. Gaia sees your intent to acknowledge her and give thanks. All right, let's begin. And let's start with the most simplest and easy way to honor and acknowledge Gaia. Dear Gaia, thank you for being here. Thank you for loving us. Thank you, Gaia, for all the beauty, wonder, and nourishment you give. I honor all that you are. Dear Gaia, thank you for being here. Thank you for loving us. Thank you, Gaia, for all the beauty, wonder, nourishment you give. I honor all that you are. Dear Gaia, thank you for being here. Thank you for loving us. Thank you, Gaia, for all the beauty, wonder, and nourishment you give. I honor all that you are.
This next affirmation is about the abundance of Gaia. I am a beloved human who is blessed with continuous love and abundance from Gaia and the Creator. I am so grateful that my needs are always met. I am a beloved human who is blessed with continuous love and abundance from Gaia and the Creator. I am so grateful that my needs are always met. I am a beloved human who is blessed with continuous love and abundance from Gaia and the Creator. I am so grateful that my needs are always met.
This affirmation is about being one with Mother Earth. As I walk upon Gaia, I feel her love and support. I am one with Mother Earth. As I walk upon Gaia, I feel her love and support. I am one with Mother Earth. As I walk upon Gaia, I feel her love and support. I am one with Mother Earth.
And this next affirmation is about the eternal peace of Gaia. Thank you, Gaia, for the soothing, eternal peace that you radiate. I honor the nurturing sanctuary that you provide. Thank you, Gaia, for the soothing, eternal peace that you radiate. I honor the nurturing sanctuary that you provide. Thank you, Gaia, for the soothing, eternal peace that you radiate. I honor the nurturing sanctuary that you provide.
This affirmation is about the breath of life. Each breath I take comes from the life-giving attributes of Gaia. Each breath I exhale benefits Gaia. Together, we share the breath of life. Each breath I take comes from the life-giving attributes of Gaia. Each breath I exhale benefits Gaia. Together we share the breath of life. Each breath I take comes from the life-giving attributes of Gaia. Each breath I exhale benefits Gaia. Together we share the breath of life.
This affirmation is about the ancestors. The ancestors are still alive within the grids of Gaia. I listen to their communication using my intuition. I hear them best in the stillness and the silence. I give thanks for the wisdom they bestow upon me. The ancestors are still alive within the grids of Gaia. I listen to their communication using my intuition. I hear them best in the stillness and the silence. I give thanks for the wisdom they bestow upon me. The ancestors are still alive within the grids of Gaia. I listen to their communication using my intuition. I hear them best in the stillness and the silence. I give thanks for the wisdom they bestow upon me.
This affirmation is about my partner, Gaia. Gaia is my partner and is here to support me. I claim and accept this benevolent love and support. Gaia is my partner and is here to support me. I claim and accept this benevolent love and support. Gaia is my partner and is here to support me. I claim and accept this benevolent love and support.
This affirmation is about the majesty and benevolence of Gaia. Gaia is filled with majesty and benevolence. I allow myself to receive loving, benevolent energies from Gaia, my magnificent partner. Gaia is filled with majesty and benevolence. I allow myself to receive loving, benevolent energies from Gaia, my magnificent partner. Gaia is filled with majesty and benevolence. I allow myself to receive loving, benevolent energies from Gaia, my magnificent partner.
This affirmation is about blessing Gaia. My presence on the planet matters because everything I do with love and compassion blesses Gaia, and in return, Gaia blesses me. My presence on the planet matters because everything I do with love and compassion blesses Gaia, and in return, Gaia blesses me. My presence on the planet matters because everything I do with love and compassion blesses Gaia, and in return, Gaia blesses me.
This affirmation is about melding with the ancestors. I call upon the ancestors from all across the planet. I honor them and thank them and call upon their wisdom to meld with my consciousness. I rekindle the alliance I share with Gaia. I call upon the ancestors from all across the planet. I honor them and thank them and call upon their wisdom to meld with my consciousness. I rekindle the alliance I share with Gaia. I call upon the ancestors from all across the planet. I honor them and thank them and call upon their wisdom to meld with my consciousness. I rekindle the alliance I share with Gaia. And so now what I would like to do is invite all of us to participate in a symbolic act to create an offering to Gaia. Consciousness is energy, and we can imbue our consciousness into objects. And so what we're going to do is find a small object that we can hold in our hands, and then we can imbue our love, gratitude, and thanks for Gaia into it. There's so many wonderful elements that we can use in this symbolic act. We can use feathers, rocks, soil, shells, plants, seeds, water, and even crystals. It truly doesn't matter what we use, since the most important element is your intention. And when you have something that you would like to use for an offering to Gaia, I will invite you to place it in your hands. And if you feel that you need some more time to go and get an object that you would like to use, you can pause this video now. I'll be here when you're ready to continue. Okay, so hopefully everyone is now holding something that you would like to give as an offering to Gaia. I'm going to use something that I prepared earlier, and it's a mixture of rose petals, there's a rock, a crystal, a feather, and some water. I think I have everything covered. And again, it really doesn't matter what you are using, since it's your intent that is the most important thing. Okay. So now that we have our beautiful object, I invite you to simply place your offering to Gaia between your hands. And as you are cradling this object, I'd like to have you place all your attention and focus on it. Firstly, what does it feel like to hold this object? What, if anything, does this object wish to say to you? You may even wish to close your eyes and just attune to the energy of what you are holding in your hands. Nearly everything we have on our planet has originally come from Gaia. So what you're holding is Gaia. There might be a message there for you. So we'll just continue holding, feeling into that connection, rekindling that alliance we have. And as you continue to place your attention on the object within your hands, again, you are reminded that it came from Gaia. All we have on the planet came from Gaia. Our beautiful planet Gaia, she is the one who feeds us, nourishes us, provides her resources so that we may live. So let's talk to this precious object in our hand. Let us thank it on behalf of Gaia for all the benevolence we receive. Thank you, Gaia. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Gaia, for all the love, beauty, and benevolence you have for us. Thank you for your partnership. Let us consciously send our love, appreciation, gratitude, and thanks that we have for Gaia into this very small creation of hers. Thank you, Gaia. I honor you. I acknowledge you. I imbue the love I have for you within this object. You may even wish to blow your breath onto the object so that you surround it with your breath, your life force. And so think of a place where you would like to give this offering to Gaia. Just take a moment, close your eyes, tune in, visualize you placing this in a special place where you want to give offering and thanks to Gaia. And then when it's the appropriate time and moment, you are going to take this offering to Gaia and then put it into that place where you were just visualizing a moment ago. And so there's nothing more to do. We're going to put that object aside for now. And then what I'd like to do now is give a small meditation before we receive a channeled message from Kryon. And so I invite you to close your eyes, relax your body, relax your head, your arms, shoulders, hands, relax your legs, your knees, your feet, and then feel the energy within your feet. And feel that connection you have with the planet, with Gaia. And feel that energy from Gaia that is now coming to you, receiving these benevolent energies that Gaia has for you. Do you give permission to receive this benevolent love from Gaia? If you do, let us now move that energy up through our feet, receiving the love, benevolence and energy from Gaia, who is here to nurture, love and support us. That energy moving from your feet, through your calves, your knees, your thighs, your abdomen, your chest, your hands, your arms, your shoulders, your neck, your head, and then flowing out through your crown chakra, connecting up to the cosmos. And you are reminded that you came from the earth as well as the stars. You are terrestrial and celestial at the same time. Thank you, Gaia, for being part of us. And thank you to the Creator for the spark of divinity that we receive to enable this beautiful connection we share with our planet. And let us now turn to Kryon and receive the message there is.
Greetings, dear ones. I am Kryon of Magnetic Service. How many of you realize that Gaia, Mother Earth, Pachamama, has sentience? It's not the same as you. It's more than you. It's a partner with you. If it were not so, you wouldn't be here. And so in this magnificent shift that this planet is going through at the moment, we're going to do something. I'll call it nourishment. From that which is the planet and that which is Mother Earth. I call upon the ancestors at this moment for permission to do this. For permission to tap in to all of the ancients, the ones that are in the dust of the earth, all of the wisdom that is still there, that is waiting to flow out upon that which is the consciousness of humanity and make differences in lives of many. I give permission from that which is the angelic realm that represents Kryon to talk in these ways that I'm about to talk. So we are set, are we not? For this, a resounding, nourishing meditation from the planet itself to you. There's so many times these channels have called upon you for actionable items, to do this, to remember this, to love this or that. And in this particular meditation, this exercise, we want you to relax. Let Gaia speak to you. So many of the ancestors on this planet did this very thing. to find out what the planet was saying, what its partnership meant to them at that moment. So many in frustration about perhaps when rain would come, or whether they should move or not, or when to harvest, they would get quiet. And they'd go out and just sit and listen and be nourished by Gaia. Dear ones, I invite you to do the same thing right now. Be comfortable and quiet. The first phase is that which is the creation source of the planet inside. This would represent the fire ceremony. This would represent the creation source of the planet, that which is the magma, the heat. And we're going to say it is the creation fire. We wish to place upon you, not in a painful way, but in a magnificent, powerful way. I want you to feel the nourishment of Gaia that created all there is here, that pushed up the mountains and created the streams and the rivers. Feel the creative source that allowed you to be born on this planet and be nourished by that which is the planet. It is the sign, perhaps, of fire, which is that which is creation energy. I want you to sit for a minute and let it flow into you. It's powerful, dear ones. It's a reminder of all that is on the planet. It is the creative source. I want you to move from that to being high in the sky and looking down upon all things. Be nourished by this. Place yourself in that which is the air of the planet. Let the air symbolize, in this particular exercise, the breath of life, the overview of all things. This particular breath of life is all that you are as you breathe in and breathe out. All of the meditators on the planet know the breath of life. They have instructions on how to use it, on how to bring it in, and how to exhale it. And you know that as you breathe in, again, it is the gift of Gaia that you breathe. As you exhale, it is the food of Gaia that you give back. If it were not for this, you would not exist. And so I want you then to just feel all of this magnificent breath of life to nourish you. Thank you, Gaia, for this, you might say. You might even hold up your hands and say, thank you. Can you feel it? Oh, be nourished by this planet. Thank you, planet Earth, for all this. We move to the next element, which is that of the earth itself. Let's call it the dirt of the earth, the stable part, the grounding part, the part that allows all the flowers, all the trees, and all the other plants to exist. The part of the earth that nourishes and feeds. You wouldn't be here unless it was here. all of the animals and all of that which they represent to humanity are on this part of Mother Earth. It is the grounding part, you might say, the part that you live on and walk upon. It's also the part that asks you to take off your shoes and feel that energy that will pour into your body, the grounding energy. You might even raise your hands and say, thank you. Thank you, Gaia, for the dirt of the earth. The ancestors believed, from dust to dust, that their wisdom was in the dirt. This is what they came from, and this is what they returned to. And so you might say, as you walk in the dirt of the earth in a multidimensional way, the wisdom of the ancestors is there as well. And some of you will perhaps invite that wisdom to pour up through you, through your feet. You might even put your hand on your heart. Thank you for grounding me in this, so that all things from my digestion to my sleep would be aligned with the planet. You relate, dear ones, as human beings to this particular element, the dirt of the earth, where you walk, where you build. Final element. I want you to be nourished by the ocean. Powerful it is as it beats upon that which is the rocks, as it sustains all the life in the sea. It must be there or you wouldn't exist. There is so much life here, a cycle of life that is profound. This planet of yours goes through so many cycles. So many humans are worried about it because they've never seen the cycle before. You see, humanity has only been here a little while, and Mother Earth has been here for billions of years. Dear ones, honor the cycles of life that the ocean has to give you. For some of you are worried about the very thing that creates the refresh of the ocean. You worry about the levels, the temperature, all of the things you believe you have created, not understanding that perhaps Gaia is more resilient than you think. Perhaps Gaia has cycles you've never seen before as the glaciers come and they go, and they come and they go. And you're here for one cycle, and you're worried about the going. I'll tell you, they come back. They always do. Welcome the shift and the changes, and be nurtured by the coolness of the waters that may flow around you. Be thankful for the fact that it comes and goes up into that which is the element of the air and comes back as rain and fresh water to flow upon the element of the earth. See the very elements of creation, the lava pouring into this, the ocean, and understand the cycle of life, the cycle of creation, and know that this is your partner. Wow. It's alive and sentient with knowledge of you. You might even bend down and touch it. Put the dirt to your lips, perhaps, to enjoy the wisdom of the ancestors. All of these things, appropriate, beautiful. And in the process of all this nourishment, perhaps, just perhaps, there'll be a message for you. A message that might help you understand what is next in your life, or what to do. A message that might soothe the anxiety, perhaps, or the grief that some of you might have. And understand that Gaia is here for you. And that's the reason for this particular exercise in being still for a while and just letting things be. Be quiet and feel this nourishment from all of the elements. Understand, dear one, that a new element is afoot. It's the element of consciousness that will put itself in the other elements and mix them together for ascension of a planet that's coming. This is what Gaia has been waiting for. This is what Spirit has been waiting for. Believe me, this is what you have been waiting for. Together you will make a planet that no one thinks is even possible. But it's going to take your understanding and quietness and higher consciousness settling with kindness and compassion for this to work. You're ready for this, or you wouldn't be listening to this message. It's not a spooky message, dear ones. It's the message of the ancestors. Why don't you stay a while? Just stay a while and be quiet. We'll close this particular program in the same way, being peaceful, in quiet, in honor of the ancestors and the earth. That's why they call them earth keepers. They know this. There are so many of you who can teach this so well. I am Kryon in love with humanity. And so it is.